Hi, Kugla. Today I've got a question for you. Why do we need someone to call us to feel okay? That's what I want to talk about. Because some truths don't shout. They sit quietly until you're ready to admit them. And here's one. Let me start with a story, though. I got a phone call last week. Random number. On the other end, a woman. Very warm, very pleasant. She told me she was a volunteer. Her job was spreading joy. She said there's so much happening in the world right now. So many people are struggling, worried. She wanted to check in, make sure I was okay. I told her I was fine. She asked what gave me so much optimism. And here's where I want to stop, because I didn't answer her. Not because I don't have optimism, I have plenty. But because I was standing in my kitchen, rag in hand, already feeling fine, already settled, already okay. And I thought, why would I need a stranger to call me and give me that question? Why do we need someone to call us to feel okay? That's what this whole video is about. Because the call itself didn't bother me. What bothered me was that it made complete sense. I've been watching people for a long time. It's one of the advantages of age that nobody tells you about. You start to see patterns across decades, not just moments. And here's what I've watched happen slowly, so slowly that most people didn't notice. People stopped trusting themselves to handle their own interior weather. Not the big storms. I'm not talking about grief or crisis, or the kind of loss that genuinely requires other people to help you stand. And if that's where you are, take every hand extended to you, please. There is no wisdom, gold star, or trophy in suffering alone when help is available. I'm talking about the ordinary Tuesday, the regular morning, the day when nothing is catastrophically wrong and you still cannot access peace without someone providing it from the outside. A text to check in, a friend to confirm you're feeling, a call from a stranger to remind you that life is okay. I've watched people become dependent on external input for their baseline emotional state. And the troubling part isn't that they need support. The troubling part is that most of them don't even realize it's happening. Here's the specific thing I see, and I want to name it plainly. People stopped sitting with themselves. Not in a complicated way, not in a way that requires a retreat or practice or a teacher, just the ordinary act of being alone in a room, doing a task, being quiet, without immediately reaching for the phone, without texting someone, without checking in, without needing noise to fill the space. Silence started to feel like something was wrong, so they filled it. And the more they filled it, the worse they got at generating their own steadiness. I watch people who can't make a decision without running it past 3 people or the entire internet first. Not because the decision is complicated, because they've stopped trusting their own instincts. Because every time they sought reassurance instead of sitting with their own judgment, the instinct got a little quieter, a little less certain. Until now, it barely speaks. That's what constant validation does, Kugla. It doesn't support you. It slowly teaches you that you cannot be trusted. I watch people who cannot tolerate an uncomfortable feeling for more than a few minutes before they need to broadcast it, process it with someone, turn it into content, or numb it entirely. They were never taught that feelings pass on their own, that sadness is a visitor, not a resident, that anxiety sat with quietly, often dissolves faster than the conversation you'd have about it. That emotional regulation, real regulation, is something you build inside yourself, not something someone delivers to you. We didn't just normalize seeking support, we replaced self-trust with it. And I say this not to be harsh. I say it because I love you and somebody has to say it. Now here's the part where I have to be honest about something. I didn't always have this. People look at someone who seems settled and assume they were born that way, that the calm comes naturally, that they never needed reassurance, never waited for a phone call, never looked to someone else to tell them they were going to be okay. That's not my story. I've needed people in my life deeply. There have been periods, real periods, not just difficult days, where I was not okay, and I needed other people to help me find my footing. So I'm not standing here telling you that needing people is weakness. What I'm telling you is there is a difference between needing people in the hard seasons and being unable to function on a regular Tuesday without external input. The first is being human. The second is a pattern worth examining. And the reason I know the difference is because I've lived on both sides of it. The version of me that needed constant reassurance was not a more loving version of me. She was a more frightened version of me. And at some point, I had to stop outsourcing my steadiness and start building it. I'm cleaning my refrigerator right now. Nobody asked me to. Nobody called to encourage me. Nobody is coming over to check on me afterward. I saw it needed doing. I'm doing it. And when it's done, I will feel good. Not because anyone told me to, but because I did something real with my own hands. That used to be enough for everyone. My mother, God rest her soul, didn't wait to feel okay before she started her day. She woke up before the sun, made her coffee in the same percolator pot she used for 30 years, opened the window, even in the winter, just a crack, and she stood there for a moment before anyone else in the house was awake. I asked her once what she was doing. She said, "I'm deciding the day is good before it has a chance to tell me otherwise." She wasn't naive. Her life was hard. She had carried things I only understood later when I was old enough to see them clearly. But she had something that I think we are genuinely losing now: the ability to regulate herself, to feel a hard feeling and not panic, to sit in silence without it meaning something was wrong, to generate her own sense of steadiness, not because she was numb, and not because nothing was difficult, but because she had practiced it every single day, in small, unglamorous ways that nobody saw and nobody applauded. That's what I want for you. Not isolation, not toughness that shuts people out. This. Know what actually settles you, not what distracts you, what settles you, and build it into your life before you need it. Create a small routine that stabilizes you on ordinary days, so when a hard day comes, you already have something to stand on. Stop treating every uncomfortable emotion like an emergency requiring outside intervention. Let feelings move through you. They were designed to move through you. They only get stuck when you panic, slam the door, and call someone to help you hold it shut. Joy is not something you wait for someone to deliver. It's something you practice, quietly, daily. Like opening a window in the morning and deciding the day is good. That woman who called me was kind. I want to say that one more time because I mean it. The world is genuinely better for people like her. But you should not need a stranger to call you to remind you that your life is still yours and it is good. You already know that. You just have to stop waiting for someone to confirm it. And here's what I want you to think about before I come back. Most people, when they hear what I've said today, will immediately think of someone else who needs to hear it. A friend, a family member, someone who can't make a decision without a committee. I want you to think about yourself instead. Because the version of this that lives closest to home, the reassurance seeking, the validation loop, the inability to sit quietly with your own thoughts, that one is quieter, harder to see. And it's worth looking at honestly. Stay with me. I'll see you in your second act. You don't have to rush, but you do have to be honest.